After 2 years of extensive renovations, Michigan Central Station is ready for its grand reopening.
The station opens on Thursday ahead of a special 10-day celebration, and I got a special sneak peek inside. Standing in front of Michigan Central Station, you can see the work that's gone into this building, but that's just a little tease. Let's head inside to see the total restoration and renovation that has brought this building back to the glory of its heyday.
Welcome to Michigan Central Station.
Thank you. Stepping into the great room, the grandeur of the space hits you.
This space, which is perhaps one of the most glorious spaces literally in the world.
As head of place for Michigan Central, Melissa Dittmer knows every detail of this building.
We had to re-grout all of the tiles, which is over 8 miles long of just grout alone.
She's also a walking time machine.
These were operable windows that were able to open, and because the station wasn't cooled, that's the way in which the station was cooled down when it was at its peak in the summertime.
Michigan Central is breathtaking, especially knowing the disrepair it had fallen into since the door shut in 1988. Roofs caved in, windows broken, and water. There was lots of water.
It took about 18 months, and we pumped out something like 3.5 million gallons of water.
Then, the meticulous process of salvaging as much material as possible began.
We saved everything that we could, even when it was in different states of decay.
Stone throughout the station was restored. In some instances, trips were taken to the state of Maine to source matching materials.
It was really important for us to tell all of the different chapters of the Michigan Central Station history. And so we spent a lot of time making sure that we could salvage as much of this stone throughout as possible.
The center point of the station is punctuated by ticket windows and a grand old clock, which stood as a focal point and beacon for travelers. At its peak, 4,000 people a day passing under these lights.
These are all new lights, but were replicated to match the previous historic lights based off of photo documentation and historic drawings.
Details like these tiny ram's heads, recreated through modern measures like 3D scanning, as well as giant 13-foot tall cartouches.
We were able to save some of the original stone of those cartouches using innovative historic techniques, rebuild other portions that we weren't able to save.
With the station looking like it did when it was complete in 1913, it's hard not to imagine people of a different era embarking on their next adventure. Hundreds of workers, hours of labor, all to create a must-see, unique public destination, a landmark all Detroiters can take pride in.
This station represents all that was important in Detroit's history, not just the mobility aspects, not just the innovation, but also the cultural legacy that Detroit has had, and also the sort of cultural inspiration that we carry forward into the future.
Chris Ledeen, CBS News, Detroit.